Hey, I'm Nikki. This is going to be a slow burn flow today. Get into your hips and a good bit of core. We're gonna go ahead and get started in child's pose, please. Bring your big toes together. Let your knees drop out really wide. Press your forehead into the earth. Start to rock over to the left and to the right, massaging out your low back and your third eye. And use your breath to land here. Fill all the way up to the top of your lungs. Breathe in. Open your mouth and take a really big sigh out. 2 more times just like that. Breathe in and fill your lungs up. Open mouth, let it all go. 1 more time, fill all the way up to the top of your lungs. Breathe in. This time when you get to the top of it, hold on to it. See if you can relax your jaw, soften your shoulders, draw just a little bit more air even deeper into your body. Now then open your mouth and really activate your core. Press your belly button to your spine as you sigh all of that breath out. And again, on the flip side of that coin, when you get to the bottom of your exhale, take a moment to pause. Right? Reactivate through your core, soften your jaw, release your tongue, squeeze just a little bit more air out of your lungs. Now then with sealed lips, fill all the way back up. Keep your mouth closed and breathe right back out through your nose. As you inhale, start to really reach through the tips of your fingers. Use your palms to melt your hips back and down to your heels. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, crawl your body over to the left. Melt your hips back and down to the right. Now breathe into that right side body. Really hug that right hip back and down to your heel. Take one more full round of breath in. Release into that side body stretch as you breathe out. As you inhale, carry yourself through the center. On the exhale, keep these child's pose legs, but press your torso up to a tabletop. Take a deep breath in at the top. Pause. As you breathe out, chaturanga your arms. Bend your elbows halfway. Lengthen your arms, breathe in. Melt hips to heels as you breathe out, child's pose. This time it's the inhale that lifts you round your spine, hollow your belly, rise up. Exhale, chaturanga. And lengthen, it's your full breath in. Your full breath out, melts hips to heels. Tuck your chin to your chest, inhale, lift from the very back of your heart. Keep squeezing through your core as you chaturanga your arms. Lengthen on the breath in. Child's pose, breathe out. One more time, round spine, hollow belly, rise. Keep activating, squeezing Mula Bandha as you chaturanga. Lengthen, it's your breath in. Melt hips to heels on the breath out, and then pause. Take a deep breath in, reach to the tips of your fingers. And as you breathe out, carry your body over to the right. Melt your hips back and down to the left. All right, start to bring your awareness so into your body that you notice the differences between the left and the right side. Right, how has sensation shifted? How's the quality of your breath changed? Take one more deep breath in. Yeah, find even more length as you breathe out. Your inhale crawls you back through the center. Then again, exhale, press up to that cat pose. Keep child's pose legs. Breathe in between your shoulder blades in the inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Now lengthen your arms, breathe in. Melt hips to heels, round your sits bones down. Inhale, rounds your spine, hollow belly, rise up. Exhale, elbows bend. Breathe in, straight arms. Breathe out, child's. 3 more times just like that. Keep moving with your breath. Right, it's the full inhale that lifts you and rounds your body up. The full exhale, really settle into the strength of your arms. Straighten as you breathe in. Melt hips to heels on the breath out. One more time, breathe in and rise. Keep corseting your rib cage, squeeze belly button to spine. Inhale, straighten your arms. Exhale, melt, child's pose. Breathe in, press your body upright. Find that traditional tabletop shape. Shift your heels behind your knees. As you breathe out, round your spine. Tuck your chin into your chest. Pause in this cat pose. Take a deep breath in. Squeeze even tighter as you breathe out. And an inhale, drop your belly, arch your tail and your gaze. Come through your cow. Again, take a moment to pause. Hug your shoulder blades down your back. Lengthen through your collarbones. With your next exhale, start to move. Take off through this traditional cat-cow. All right, rounding and lengthening your spine, connecting breath to movement. You might start to wag your tail out left to right. It might look like jump roping your spine and barrel rolling your rib cage. Right, wherever you are, breathe into that sensation of opening up and expanding with the inhale. Right, and really become aware of what the contraction, what the support looks like on the exhale. Take one more really deep breath in. Complete the cycle as you breathe out. Find your neutral spine on an inhale, and on the exhale, crawl your fingertips far forward. Melt your heart to the earth. Come into your puppy pose. All right, melt your chin or your forehead down to the mat. Draw your belly button up and into your spine. All right, really melt your heart down towards the earth. If you need more space in your shoulders, take your arms to a wider V shape. Press into the pads of your fingers. Start to float your palms off of the earth. Take one more big breath in. Slither out to your Sphinx pose on your breath out. All right, stack shoulders on top of your elbows. Palms are pressing into the earth. Really fill up that space behind your shoulder blades. Tuck your chin into your chest and let the back of your neck wake up. Or you can release your low back. Rock your hips over to the left and to the right. The next time you exhale, stack your palms. Release your forehead to the back of your hands. And just take a deep breath in here. Settle to the earth. Allow your body to get heavy to the mat as you breathe out. And then sweep your arms out to a T or a goalpost shape. Palm faces down to the ground. Bring your right cheek to the mat. Lift the left sole of your foot up to the sky and step it behind your right leg. Roll onto that right side body. Use your left hand as your leverage to really open your heart up. Right, the closer you tiptoe that hand to your heart, the deeper this stretch will be for that right shoulder. Take one more deep breath in. Use the exhale to make your way back to your belly. Walk your feet as wide as your mat. Stack your elbows on top of your wrists. Breathe in and rise up, cobra pose. Breathe out, pour your heart back to the earth. Again, inhale, rise. Lift from the very back of your skull. Let your gaze walk up the very last. Exhale to release it. One more time, breathe in. On the breath out, pour your heart back to the earth. Left cheek, left ear comes down to the mat. Arms are in that T or goalpost shape. Right foot steps behind that left leg. Roll onto your left side body. Right, you're really hugging that left palm into the earth. Muscle is active, so you're not just dumping into that joint. Take one more deep breath in. And a full round of breath out. One more inhale. Find that opening in space. And then allow your exhale to carry you back to your belly. 3 more times. It's that wave. Breathe in and rise up. Breathe out to melt. Root through your palms. Press the tops of your feet into the earth as you inhale. Exhale, pour back to the mat. Here's your change. Breathe in and rise up. And now dip your right shoulder to the left corner of your mat. Pause here. Take your gaze back and over to the left. Take the breath in. Stay low for your breath out. As you inhale, rise high through the center. The exhale, dip left to right. Gaze walks back over that right shoulder. Again, you have that pause. Breathe into the head of your left shoulder. Inhale, rise. This time it's just the exhale to dip right to left. Inhale and lift. Exhale takes you left to right. And breathe in, rise up. Pull your heart to the earth as you breathe out. Push your hips to your heels. Come through your child's pose. And then tuck your toes and lift your hips straight back, downward facing dog. All right, and take that dog for a walk here. Pedal it out through your feet. Shift your hips over to the left and to the right. All right, pause where it makes sense to pause. Breathe into the sensation in the backs of your legs. All right, press each one of your finger pads into the mat and really find that support, that lift off of the earth. Start to turn that pedaling into little tiptoe steps. And with 1,000 steps, tiptoe your feet all the way up to meet your hands. All right, find your variation of a rag doll at the very top of the mat. All right, feet are at very least hips distance. All right, if not wider, play with the generosity of the bend in your knees. And then let these arms look like whatever makes the most sense in your body. It could be holding opposite elbows. Right, you might release and just let your arms hang heavy. You could interlace your fingers at your low back and drop your arms overhead. Right, wherever you are, head, neck, and shoulders are completely relaxed. You're rooting down through the soles of your feet to lift your sits bones up towards the sky. And then release whatever bind you might have on your arms. Heel toe your feet mat's distance. Drop your heels in and turn your toes out. Settle into your yogi squat. All right, shift your weight left, shift it right. Come back through, find your center, inhale your hands up to your heart. Lift your heart up to your thumbs. Really tuck your sits bones underneath your shoulders, right? Find that work for your core. Now breathe in and breathe out. With your next breath in, root through the soles of your feet, root to rise, send your prayer up to the sky. Breathe out and drop right back down into that yogi squat. Plant your hands and step your left foot to the back of your mat. So you're in this sort of active lizard shape. That back knee is going to stay lifted. Start to floss your weight forward and back on those left toes. Right, and again, it's an opportunity to pause where it makes sense to pause. All right, if it feels really good to wake up that left hip flexor, the back of that right leg, hold into a shape. Right, wherever you are, you're breathing in stillness, in movement, in fluidity. Release that left knee to the earth, untuck your back toes and settle into your lounging lizard shape. Option to soften to your forearms or keep your palms rooted down into the earth. You can roll to the pinky toe edge side of that right foot. Take a deep breath in. Now an opportunity to bend that back left knee, reach for your foot or your ankle on your breath out. Go for the quad stretch here. If you have that back foot, squeeze your foot to the outer edge of your left hip. And then without slingshotting it, release it. Tuck your back toes and rock your weight back into a wide, sort of funky half splits, right? So you're still in that wider stance from your lounging lizard. Flex your right toes up to the sky. Relax your forehead towards the mat. As you inhale, reshift into that front knee. Exhale, uses your low belly to pull that left foot to your left pinky finger back in that yogi squat. Breathe in, root to rise tall. Breathe out and drop back down, yogi squat. Plant your hands, left foot steps back, right foot flies. 3-point inhale. As you exhale, tap your knee to your nose. Inhale, send you back, 3-point. Cross your body, tap your left elbow. Inhale, take it back to 3-point. Take it to the right, exhale. Inhale, send it back, 3-point. Anjaneyasana, step your foot between your hands and soften that left knee to the earth. Stretch tall as you breathe in. Catch a hold of your left wrist and take your side body stretch up and over to the right on your breath out. Root to rise high through the center. Inhale, arms goalpost, heart cracks open as you exhale. Now 2 more times. Breathe in and stretch tall. Breathe out, melt, open your heart. Inhale to reach. Exhale, opens you up. 1 more time, lengthen, breathe in. Settle into that heart opener as you breathe out. With your next inhale, lengthen your arms and your right leg. On the exhale, fold to your half splits pose, right? Traditional. Squeeze everything into your midline. Soften your shoulders from your ears. Send that right pinky toe up towards the sky. And now start to squeeze everything up your midline, right? Find stability from hugging through your core and reinvite that fluidity. As you inhale, it's Anjaneyasana, shift forward. On the exhale, half splits. Superhero, keep your arms. Breathe in, Anjaneyasana, sweep to the sky. Breathe out, half Hanuman. 1 more round, inhale and pull it forward. Exhale, half splits. Now stay low as you breathe in, shift forward to your low lunge legs. Lift that left knee off of the mat. On the exhale, standing cheetah, tap your left knee to your nose. Inhale, step it back to low lunge. Exhale, taps knee to nose. Inhale those low lunge legs. 1 more time, tap knee to nose. Inhale, step it back. Exhale and twist. Root through that left palm and send your right fingertips up to the sky. Take a deep breath in. On your breath out, it's horizon lunge. Breathe out. Inhale, high horizon. Keep your feet facing the wide edge of your mat. Exhale, drop in. 1 more time, high horizon. Breathe in. Exhale, low. Now sweep it all the way back. Left side lateral lunge. Right into little pulses down for 8. For 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Root to rise, star pose. Breathe in. Fold over your wide legs on your breath out. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale and bow even deeper. Think about stacking hips on top of your heels, right? So it'll feel like shifting your weight to the balls of your feet and your toes. Actively spread your sits bones to either side of this space. Halfway lift your spine on your breath in. Round through your spine. Tuck your chin to your chest. So cat pose in this wide stance. Inhale, belly drops, tail and gaze arch to your cow. Exhale to that cat shape. Breathe in. Breathe out, really exaggerating that pelvic tilt. 1 more round. Inhale to your cow. Exhale to cat. Inhale to that cow tilt. Now keep this shape in your spine as you push your heart all the way to the mat. Exhale. Root to rise, star pose. Breathe in. Goddess squat, heels turn in, toes turn out. Breathe out. Inhale, it's star pose. Exhale, drop in, goddess squat. Breathe into star. 1 more time, drop into that goddess squat. Star pose, inhale. Warrior 2, bend your right knee, exhale. Straight arms, straight legs, inhale. Warrior 2. Peaceful warrior on your breath in. High plank on the breath out. Right, then pause here, right? Find this really solid base. Press your palms into the earth. Rock forward to your tiptoes. Hug belly button up and into your spine. Take a deep breath in. With control, lower all the way to your belly. Exhale. As soon as you connect to the earth, it's baby cobra pose. Head, neck, and shoulders lift. Exhale to release. Again, breathe in. Baby cobra, rise up. Exhale and melt. Fly your arms straight back behind you. Locust pose. Root to rise. Breathe in. Let the exhale support you this time. All right, hug the inner arches of your feet. Reach through your fingertips. Breathe in. Breathe out and soften. Push your hips to your heels. Come through your child's pose. And then stir it out. Take really big circles clockwise with your body. Flush out hips, knees, shoulders, wrists. Right, allow your eyes to fall closed and breathe into the sensation. Shift and start taking those circles in the opposite direction. Settle into your child's pose. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Keep your mouth closed as you breathe out. Inhale presses you right back up to that tabletop shape. Exhale to your cat. Belly drops, tail and gaze arch. Tuck your toes. Exhale, take it back to your downward facing dog. Lift your hips straight back. Pedal it out through your feet. Shift your hips over left and right. Right, your body is more awake now. You've started to build some heat. You've breathed space. Right now, how can you start to shift into it? First side and form, second side. Start to tiptoe your feet all the way up to meet your hands. This time, peace fingers find your big toes. Halfway lift your spine on your breath in. Breathe out and bow forward. Take as generous of a bend in your knees as feels good in your low back. Root through all four corners of your feet to send your sits bones to the sky. And then release the bind on your toes. Halfway lift your spine. Inhale. Exhale and bow forward. Step your feet max distance, heels turn in, toes turn out. Drop into that yogi squat. Get heavy through the soles of your feet. Breathe in, root to rise, tall. Breathe out, drop right back in, yogi squat. Plant your hands, step your right foot to the back of your mat. You're in that dancing sort of active lizard shape. Right, you're shifting your weight forward and back on your right toes this time, holding where it makes sense for this side, knowing that it may not look like the shape you took with the right foot forward. Now, the next time you breathe in, rebend that left knee, soften your right knee to the earth, settle into that lounging lizard shape, right? And find the support that you need here, whether that looks like lifting your palms up onto blocks or pillows. Right? You're settling your third eye down to your thumbs. Take one more full breath in. Same opportunity here for that quad stretch on the exhale. Without slingshotting, release it. Tuck your back toes and shift back into that wide half splits pose, right? So your left leg is still forward on that angle. Flex your toes up and back towards your face. Bow to the inside of that left leg. And then rebend into your front knee. Lift that back knee off of the mat. And as you exhale, send that left leg straight back behind you. 3-point. Tap your knee to your nose. Inhale, take it back. 3-point. Cross your body. Take it to your right elbow. Inhale and send it. Tap your left elbow. Exhale. Inhale to 3-point. Anjaneyasana. Step your foot between your hands. Soften that back knee to the earth. Stretch tall as you breathe in. Take your side body stretch on the breath out. Right fingertips reach up and over to that left side. Yeah, inhale and rise high. As you exhale, goal post your arms. Open your heart to the sky. Now 2 more times. Inhale and find that lift. Exhale, take it deeper. Breathe in. 1 more time, back bend. Arms and left leg lengthen, inhale. It's that traditional half splits pose. Squeeze into your midline. All right, flex your toes up towards your face. Lift especially from that pinky toe edge side of your foot. All right, and start to draw that energy up and in through your midline, right? Find stability and stillness. Then reinvite that water. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, half Hanuman, superhero, keep your arms. Yeah, breathe in and pull forward, Anjane. Exhale, half splits. One more time, breathe in. Breathe out, it's that half splits pose. Now stay low, crawl forward, do your low lunge legs. That back knee is gonna lift 3 times. It's that standing cheetah. Exhale, tap knee to nose. Inhale to low lunge. Exhale, contract, tap. Inhale, step it back. One more time, low lunge legs. Inhale, step it back. Exhale to your twist. Send those left fingertips up to the sky. Take a deep breath in. Horizon, find the blade edge of your feet. Breathe out. Inhale, it's high horizon. Toes are facing that wide edge of the mat. Exhale, dip back in. Yeah, inhale, high. One more time, low. Drop in. Exhale, sweep it all the way back. Lateral lunge right into those pulses. Find the strength in your right quad for 8, for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Star pose, root to rise. Right into your goddess squat. Exhale. Yeah, star pose, breathe in. Exhale, drop in low. Inhale, star pose. One more time, drop down. Star pose, breathe in. Warrior 2, front of the room, breathe out. Straight arms, straight legs. Exhale, warrior 2. Peaceful warrior, breathe in. To your high plank on the breath out. And then again, take that opportunity to pause in stillness. Reconnect to your breath, reconnect to your muscles. Inhale. With support, lower all the way to your belly. As soon as you connect, it's that baby cobra shape. Inhale. Exhale to release. Again, breathe in, baby, or full cobra, rise up. Exhale, soften. Locust pose, breathe in. Now let the exhale support you. Squeeze into your midline, reach through your fingertips, breathe in. Now let your exhale support you. One more deep breath in, find your most full expression of this shape. Exhale and settle. Push your hips to your heels, come through your child's pose. And tuck your toes and lift your hips straight back, downward facing dog. Lift high to your tiptoes, breathe in. Hop, step, or float to your hands, breathe out. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, bow down. Root to rise, breathe in. Bow over your legs, breathe out. Halfway lift, inhale. High plank on the exhale. Take the breath in here. Optional hold or move through a vinyasa. Chaturanga, exhale. Open your heart, breathe in. Lift your hips straight back, downward facing dog, breathe out. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, hop, step, or float to your hands. Lengthen your spine, breathe in. Exhale, fold forward. Root to rise, reach tall. This time, goal post your arms, open your heart at the top. Inhale and reach. Exhale and dive. Halfway lift. Move through your flow or skip it. We'll make our way back to downward facing dog. Exhale. Lift your right leg straight back behind you. Breathe in. Bend your knee and open it through your hip. Exhale. Roll out through your ankle. Roll it out through your knee. All right, what is this side of your body asking you for? Lengthen your lifted leg. Square your hip off. As you exhale, cross your body. Tap your left elbow. Inhale, take it back to 3-point. It's seen a nose cheetah. Inhale and send it. Tap your right elbow, exhale. Lift up, 3-point, breathe in. Warrior 1, step through and rise up. Exhale, straighten your leg and goal post your arms. Inhale, pull it back, warrior one. Exhale, dive forward, humble your warrior. Rise right back up, warrior one, breathe in. Warrior two, breathe out. Peaceful warrior, inhale. Cartwheel your hands to the mat, find your flow back, downward facing dog, exhale. Inhale your left leg straight back. Bend your knee, open it up. Same opportunity here for movement, for stillness. Lengthen your lifted leg, square it off, cross your body, tap your right elbow, make the connection, use your core. Inhale to 3-point. It's seat to nose cheetah. 3-point, breathe in, tap that left elbow. Inhale, send it back. Warrior one, step through and rise up. Straighten your leg, crack your heart to the sky, exhale. Inhale, pull it forward, warrior one. Bow down, humble your warrior. Root to rise, right back up, warrior one. Warrior two, open and expand. Peaceful, breathe in. Vinyasa, breathe out. Lift your heels, inhale. Travel to your hands, exhale. Lengthen on the breath in. Bow forward, breathe out. Utkatasana, chair pose, drop your seat to stack your shoulders on your hips. Use your belly button to draw up and into your spine to really find that length in your low back. Take one more deep breath in. Bow forward, breathe out. Halfway lift, inhale. Plant your hands. It's either crow pose or yogi squat as you exhale. All right, step your feet the width of your mat, drop your seat. All right, opportunity to keep your palms rooted or to pull your hands to your heart center. All right, or same opportunity to take flight here. All right, pull your knees up towards your armpits. All right, maybe you float one foot off of the mat. Maybe you float both feet off of the mat. All right, maybe you skip it. Yeah, then jump back, shoot back, step back, move through a flow. We will meet in downward facing dog. Inhale that right leg straight back behind you. Bend your knee, open through your hips. Stay here, wild thing, flip dog. Right, find an opening through your heart, a back bend that makes sense for you. Yeah, then bring it back around to 3-point. Cross your body, tap that left elbow. Shoot it through and open up. Dancing warrior, fallen triangle, breathe in. Just tap your seat to the mat on your breath out. Inhale, hips will lift. Exhale, left hand plants, hug, cheetah pose. Right knee lifts to your nose. Send it back to 3-point. Step next to that right pinky finger and on an exhale, rock back into a wide pyramid shape. Breathe in. Yeah, breathe out. One more full round of breath here. As you inhale, rebend that front knee. On the exhale, use your core. Pull your left foot forward. Sit into your yogi squat. Root to rise. Breathe in. Drop back down, yogi squat. Breathe out. Again, inhale, root to rise. Send your prayer tall. Exhale, drop in. One more time, breathe in. Press the soles of your feet to the earth. Drop down low. Plant your palms and step that left foot to the back of your mat. Right leg flies, 3-point. Warrior one, step through and rise up. Straighten your leg, crack your heart open. Inhale to warrior one. Bow down, humble warrior. Or to rise, warrior one, inhale. Straighten that leg, open up, exhale. Inhale, pull it back, warrior one. Airplane pose, press into your right foot and take off. Lift through your heart space, right? Find that upward dog in your chest. And then land lightly, high lunge, breathe in. Warrior two, breathe out. Peaceful warrior. Side angle pose, but don't get attached. As you inhale, lift right back up. Peaceful. Side angle. Inhale, reverse it. Take it to your half moon. Breathe out. Root through that right foot and lift off. Squeeze muscle to bone in your lifted leg. Reach to those left lifted fingertips. On the exhale, it's Kundalini squat. Drop in low. Inhale, half moon. All right, slow, controlled. Exhale, Kundalini. Squeeze in. Inhale, roll it open. One more time, Kundalini. A half moon. Land lightly in your warrior two pose. Breathe in. Settle on the breath out. Inhale, reverse your triangle. Cartwheel your hands to the mat. Find your flow back down dog. All right, same opportunity to move through your flow or to skip it. When you land back in that inverted V shape, breathe all the way into the top of your lungs. Fill up. Now keep your lips sealed as you breathe out. Keep that heat, that inner heat in your body. Lift, left leg lift straight back behind you. Same option here. Bend your knee, open up, stay, flip, wheel, wild thing. Right? And like just because the option is there doesn't mean you have to take it. Inhale, flip it back around to 3-point. Shoot straight through the right. Open up to that fallen triangle shape. Breathe in. Just tap your seat to the mat. Breathe out. Inhale, hips lift. Cheetah pose. Squeeze your left knee up and into your nose. Send it back to 3-point. Warrior one, step through and rise up. Exhale, hands to the mat. Fly your left leg straight back behind you. Now then step to that left pinky finger and rock back into your wide pyramid shape. Breathe in. Breathe out. Another full round of breath. Rebend your front knee and use your core to pull that right foot forward into your yogi squat. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, shoulders stay stacked on your hips. Use your core to drop back in, yogi squat. Inhale, root to rise, tall. Exhale, it's yogi squat. One more time, breathe in. Drop down low, breathe out. Plant your hands, right foot steps back, left leg flies, 3-point. Warrior one, step through, rise up. Straighten that front leg, goal post your arms, exhale. Inhale to warrior one. Humble warrior, bow down. Rise right back up, warrior one. Straighten your leg, crack your heart. Inhale, warrior one. Take off into that airplane, find that lift, that up dog, right? Even if that takes some of the height out of your back leg. Land lightly, high lunge, breathe in. Warrior two, breathe out. Peaceful as you inhale. It's that dance with side angle on the exhale. Inhale, root right up and back, breathe in. Side angle, breathe out. One more time, stretch up and back. You're taking it to that half moon pose. Squeeze muscle to bone in your lifted leg. Reach through your lifted fingers. Press that lifted heel towards the wall behind you. Find your stability. Then it's Kundalini squat. Drop in. Inhale, open up, half moon. Exhale, Kundalini. Inhale, half moon. One more time, drop in low, Kundalini squat. Inhale through that half moon shape. Land lightly, it's your warrior two. Peaceful triangle, breathe in. Cartwheel your hands to the mat and flow. Down dog, breathe out. Lift high to your tiptoes, breathe in. Hop, step, or float to your hands, breathe out. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold forward. Utkatasana, drop your seat, stack your shoulders, breathe in. Exhale, twist over to the right. All right, gaze walks up and over that right shoulder. You're lengthening the crown of your head as you inhale. You're melting into your twist with the exhale. Breathe in, root to rise. Send your prayer to the sky. Goal post your arms, crack your heart open. Lengthen, stretch tall, breathe in. Set chair twist over to the left, breathe out. Allow your breath to pump your body, right? Find that full, that compression with the inhale. Allow the exhale to melt you into your twist. Root to rise, breathe in. Crack your heart open, breathe out. Inhale, stretches you tall. Exhale, fold forward. Second opportunity here, yogi squat or crow pose, right? Find a shape. Right? Meet yourself where you are at in your practice. Yeah, then either jump back, shoot back, step back, move through a flow. Don't. We'll meet in down dog. From downward facing dog, send your right leg straight back behind you. Breathe in. Tap that right elbow, breathe out. Inhale to 3-point. It's knee to nose cheetah. Inhale to 3-point. Fall in triangle, shoot through the left and open up. Send your left fingertips up to the sky, breathe in. Then with control, lower your seat to the mat, breathe out. So you're facing that back corner of the mat, wide seated fold. Lengthen the crown of your head as you inhale. Exhale and bow over wide legs. Right, lengthen your spine, breathe in. Melt your heart even closer to the earth on the breath out. Press your heels away from you. Really squeeze muscle to bone in your legs. And then gently tuck your chin into your chest. Start to roll your torso upright. Janu Shirshasana, right foot closes off to your left thigh. Twist your torso to face that right thigh. Lengthen the crown of your head as you inhale. Find that side body stretch. Release left forearm inside of your shin. Right fingertips reach up and over towards your left toes. All right, use that left forearm as leverage on the ground to keep spinning your heart open to the sky. Take one more full breath in. And a deep breath out. As you inhale, it's stargazer pose. Plant your right hand behind your hip and sweep up to your shin. And then goal post that lifted arm. Keep breathing here as you find that opening through your chest. Glutes are fired off to protect your low back. Now take one more deep breath in, and as you exhale, lower your seat to the earth. Roll right into your wild thing. Left hand plants, ball of your right foot hits the mat. Lift up and breathe. And allow your head to drop back if it's okay on your neck. And then with your next exhale, lower your seat to the earth. Re-lengthen that right leg so you're back in that wide seated fold. Right hand plants behind your hip. Lift back into your fallen triangle. Breathe in. Cheetah pose on your breath out. Hug that right knee up and into your nose. Inhale, send it back to 3-point. Lounging lizard, step to your right pinky finger, soften that left knee to the earth and settle right into your shape. All right, how can you find support now that you're in this shape for the second time, but with much more space, with more heat built? Same opportunity to bend that back knee, reach for your foot or your ankle for that quad stretch. All right, squeeze the heel to the outer edge of that left hip. Without slingshotting it, release it. Start to walk your torso upright and rock back into either a wide half split, or if you have Hanuman in your practice, you can settle all the way out into full splits pose. And lengthen the crown of your head as you breathe in. And then really bow to the inside of that right leg on the breath out. Start to lengthen through the crown of your head, root through your palms. Tuck the back toes to send that right leg straight back behind you. Inhale. Bend your knee and open it through your hip. Lengthen your lifted leg, tap knee to nose, exhale. Inhale, press it back to 3-point. Warrior one, step through and rise up. Straighten your leg, goal post your arms, exhale. Inhale, pull it back, warrior one. Humble your warrior, bow down to the inside of that right leg and pause here. You might heel toe your right foot to the wide edge of your mat. Crawl your fingertips far forward and release your gaze back to that left shin. And keep pulling that left hip point down and forward. You're still in these warrior one legs. Take one more full round of breath. And now root through the soles of your feet and your core lifts you up. Warrior one, breathe in. Warrior two, breathe out. Peaceful triangle, inhale. Trikonasana pose, reach, reach, reach through your fingertips, press your hips back, and when you can't reach anymore, tick-tock your arms. Find that triangle shape. Shoulder blades are squeezing together and sliding down your back. Pull your hip points forward. Now take one more big breath in. Pyramid pose, cartwheel that left hand down to the mat. Step your left foot halfway up. Square your hips and really be able to get heavy in that back left heel. Halfway lift your spine as you inhale. Exhale and bow forward. Pull your third eye towards the top of your right foot. Halfway lift your spine as you breathe in. Revolve your triangle, plant that left hand and send your right fingertips up to the sky. Find stability by squeezing in through that midline. And then continue to crawl all the way to the right wide edge of your mat. Gomukhasana. Right leg crosses over. Drop your seat between your feet. Root through the tops of your feet. Lengthen the crown of your head as you breathe in. Fold over the shape of your legs. Cow face pose on your breath out. Gently start to walk your torso upright. You're going to crawl back into that pyramid shape. Right foot is forward. Halfway lift your spine. Breathe in. Now listen up. Tap your left knee to your nose. Standing cheetah. Breathe out. Inhale, left leg all the way to the back of your mat. Fly your right leg straight back behind you. Breathe in. Set yourself up for your half pigeon pose on the breath out. Untuck your back toes, pull that left hip point down and forward. You've got a hard and active flex on that right foot to protect your hip. All right, where can you soften to create more space? Start to walk your torso upright. Roll to that right hip to swing your left leg around. Paschimottanasana. Extend both legs long in front of you. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Breathe in. Bow over both legs on your breath out. Start to roll your torso upright. Use your core to roll all the way down to your spine. Hug your knees into your chest and start to rock and roll up and down the length of your spine. Take like 3 or 4 of them. Massage from the nape of your neck to your tail. Now then cross your ankles and move through a flow or skip it. We'll meet in down dog. Okay, when you've landed in that inverted V shape, take a deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth and sigh something out. Let a little bit of heat go. Inhale that left leg straight back behind you. Tap your knee to your nose. Exhale. Inhale, take it back to 3-point. Now then step next to that left pinky finger. Soften into your lounging lizard. Release that back knee, untuck your back toes. All right, and settle into this shape however it makes the most sense for your body. All right, can you soften your jaw? Notice if you're pressing your tongue to the roof of your mouth. Same opportunity here for that quad stretch. Bend your back knee, reach for your foot or your ankle. If you have that back foot without slingshotting, release it. Start to rock your hips back into that wide sort of half splits pose or all the way out into your full Hanumanasana. Right? The motion is forward, right? You're pushing and pressing through that left heel. And then bowing to the inside of your left leg. Start to roll your torso upright. Tuck your back toes, root through your palms to fly that left leg straight back behind you. Breathe in. Bend your knee and open it through your hip. Lengthen your lifted leg, square your hip off, tap knee to nose, cheetah. Inhale to 3-point, fall in triangle, shoot through the right and open up. Take a deep breath in, lower your seat to the earth and the breath out. Inhale, fingertips stretch tall. Exhale, fold over wide legs. And again, find the same adjustments here. It's a strong, straight spine. It's a really active pose. Think about crawling your belly button towards the earth before your third eye, right? Find more breath. Gently start to walk your torso upright. Janu Shirshasana, left foot closes to right thigh. Lengthen through the crown of your head on your breath in. Take that side body stretch as you breathe out. It's your right forearm that's leveraged this time. You're spinning your heart open to the sky, rooting through that left sits bone. Inhale to your stargazer pose. Plant your left hand behind your hips. Sweep up. Linger here. Breathe into that opening. Exhale, lower your seat to the mat. Roll right into that wild thing. Press into the ball of your left foot. Reach through your lifted fingertips. And as you exhale, release your seat back to the mat. Extend your left leg long. That hand is going to plant behind your hip. Use your core to press back into that fallen triangle shape. Breathe in. It's cheetah pose on your breath out. Hug left knee to your nose. Press it back to 3-point. Warrior 1. Step through and rise up. Inhale. Straighten your leg. Open your heart. Exhale. Inhale. Take it back. Warrior 1. Dive forward to that humble warrior. Find a wider stance. Tuck that left shoulder into your thigh. Relax head, neck, and shoulders. Inhale, root to rise back up, warrior 1. Warrior two, exhale. Reverse your triangle, breathe in. And then it's Trikonasana pose. Reach, reach, reach to your fingertips. Press your hips back. Tick-tock your body and take up space here. Root through the soles of your feet. Reach through your lifted fingertips. Breathe in. And then your next exhale carries you down to your pyramid pose. Really be able to press down into that back heel. Lengthen your spine as you inhale. Exhale, bow down. Roll that right hip down and forward. And halfway lift, inhale. Plant that right hand, revolve your triangle as you exhale. The next time you breathe out, continue to crawl to that left wide edge of your mat. Gomukhasana, cow face, seat drops between your feet. Root through that left sits bone. Press the tops of your feet into the earth. Lengthen the crown of your head. Breathe in. And then fold over your legs on your breath out. Gently start to roll your torso upright. Crawl back into that pyramid shape. Halfway lift your spine. Breathe in. It's that standing cheetah. Tap right knee to your nose. Inhale back to low lunge. Fly your left leg straight back behind you. Set yourself up for your half pigeon on the opposite side. All right, support your body as it needs to be supported. All right, come back to the breath. Where can you soften? Where can you settle? Where can you breathe bigger? Start to walk your torso upright. Roll to that left hip. Just swing your right leg around. This time, bring the soles of your feet the width of your mat. Bring your palms to your shins, and as you inhale, pull your heart forward. Seated cow pose. Exhale, round through your spine. Tuck your chin into your chest. Inhale, pull it forward. Exhale, rounds you out. One more time, breathe in. And now use your core as you roll all the way down to your spine. Hug your knees into your chest. Set yourself up for your waterfall pose. Stack heels on top of hips. Let your hands land on your body. Find just enough activation in your legs to keep them lifted. You really settle into that sort of draining, releasing feeling from the soles of your feet. The next exhale is happy baby. Draw your knees to either side of your rib cage. You get really heavy through your tailbone. And then with your next exhale, let your knees drop over to the right. Take your gaze back and over to the left. Inhale your knees to the center. Exhale, let them fall to the left. Take your gaze to the right. Inhale your knees through center. Wrap your arms around your shins and give yourself one big final squeeze. Lift your forehead to your knees. Take a deep breath in. Now then, as you breathe out, release your legs long down your mat, your arms long beside you. Palms face the sky to receive your practice. And one final time as a group, fill up to the top of your lungs. Breathe in. Open your mouth and sigh every bit of that breath out. Shavasana.